Yo, what's good, guys? Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed themselves. We also have a beautiful weekend ahead of us. You're either going to be waking up tomorrow with a hangover or you're going to be ready to start the day and get after your shit. Two types of people in this world. Today, I wanted to talk about location freedom, working remotely. As someone who has worked remotely over the last 5-6 years, I can tell you a lot about the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the pros, and the cons, right? For someone looking in on someone else's life who does work remotely, it can look very glamorous, it can look very flattering. But I'll tell you right now, if you're not the type of person who has self-accountability, I'm talking full self-accountability or full discipline, this is going to be a very challenging lifestyle for you to maintain. Because at the end of the day, there's not a person with a gun to your head saying, I need this done by this time. It's all on you. And we always want to be in the position to have all the responsibility. If it's raining outside and you got wet, that's your fault. You should have packed an umbrella. We want full control, full responsibility, because that is how we have the power. We now hold the power. We don't care who fucking the president is. That's not going to dictate our future. We don't care about those things. We want full accountability. What I have noticed is ever since COVID happened, fucking scam, a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize that they do not need to work a 9 to 5. They don't need to be in an office from 9 to 5 anymore. Businesses are pivoting. There's hybrid options. There's full remote options. Have you even Googled or even YouTubed how to start a business online or jobs that are hiring online, right? Like go on Canva, make your resume look poppin'. Like stand out, do what you got to do to get that first interview, because there are opportunities out here, but I believe that a lot of people just haven't even tried. My favorite part about working remotely, though, by far, as you can see, I'm in Medellin, Colombia. I know it's not much of a, if you're hearing this, just imagine what Medellin, Colombia looks like. But in the background, this is the landscape. I'm in my home. I'm sitting on my sofa right now. The coolest part about this, where I've reaped the most benefits from working remotely, isn't just being able to create my own schedule and all that stuff. When you move to a place like Medellin or you move to a place like Southeast Asia or Mexico, you're surrounding yourself around other like-minded individuals, right? People who are on the same life path as you. Anybody that I've met out here in Medellin is already 50% qualified in my books, because I see a piece of them in me, or they see a piece of them in me, and I see a piece of me in them, because I know what it takes to just up and go and start a business in XYZ country, or, you know, do whatever it takes to kind of get my ass off the ground and start doing what I'm doing out here. So that's one of the coolest pieces, because now you're rubbing shoulders with not only like-minded people, but people who are probably on higher levels than you. So you're never going to be the smartest person in the room when you make a decision to kind of up and go and put yourself in a new environment, right? So that's a really big benefit that even like I mentioned before, man, I didn't know anybody when I came out here. I was completely by myself. And mind you, this is a very Spanish-speaking country. So the opportunity to meet someone is very natural. I'll give you an example. There's been times where I'm waiting at the stoplight, waiting for it to turn green, and I hear someone on the phone who speaks English, and because that's a delicacy out here, you want to know who that person is, or at least it's a very easy conversation starter. Hey, man, noticed that you speak English, where are you from? States. Cool, man. What you doing out here? You start building off the conversation like that. Next thing you know, you exchange contact information. You follow each other on Instagram. If you have a good, profile, then people want to fuck with you even more. And that's kind of the game. That's kind of how it works. And Medellin is a big city, but the scene is very intimate as well. If you're into certain things, you're going to find a group with other people who are in that kind of niche. And then you'll start to realize, oh, so-and-so? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's my homie. Yeah, et cetera, right? That's kind of the idea. And you want to just have fun with it. So not only does working remotely give you that flexibility with your work or your business, but you actually have the opportunity to network like nobody else, because you're now putting yourself in a position to meet, again, like-minded people who are on that same life path as you. Mind you, there's a bunch of other benefits like savings cost and everything like that or whatever. Like, I don't pay for transportation. I'm not wasting money on outside food if I don't want to. like it's all like saved money is earned money, guys. At the end of the day, if you were used to spending $500 a month on food outside and now you're not doing that because you're working from home and you're able to cook or hire a chef that can do whatever it is, you've now just put $500 back in your pocket, right? So that's kind of the idea. If you have any questions, let me know. I definitely couldn't see myself living any type of life than the one I'm living right now, and it's continued to go up from here. So let me know. Appreciate you guys, and have a good day.